Greetings and welcome to World of... Alright, you know why you're here, so let's get down to business. This is the 2022 World of Monsters Halloween Monster Art Contest. I'm going to give you the details to get started here. This contest will last from now until October 31st, till Halloween. So make sure you get your submissions in by November 1st. Maybe 2nd. If you're really pushing it, just contact me. So for the theme, I'm going to be talking about theme, the criteria, the prizes. Let's actually start with the prizes, as this year is going to be, I'm planning on this year being the most funded, the highest prizes. So first place will guaranteed get at least $100. But what I'm going to do different this year is, for every submission that qualifies, that we get in the art contest, for every participant, every artist, every brave artist out there that participates, that will be $20 more added to the total prize pool. There's always a first prize, which is quite a bit more. So for example, I think previous years it would be $100 for first, $30 for second, $10 for third. Like, it would be a big difference between the first, because I want to keep that special. And that'll be the same here, but it'll be different numbers and they will adjust, but at least $100 for first place. So $20 for each person. So at least 15 people usually participate. Last year was a little slow and it was 16 people. So we definitely plan on having more than 15, but that's already going to equal $300 if all of those participants qualify. And the qualifications will be basically if they follow the theme, which I will talk in our criteria. Because sometimes, actually, it happens about every year that I get a submission or two that are not related to the theme of the art contest. People just don't watch the video. They don't get to know what the contest is about. So they just submit any typical or general Halloween art. So that will disqualify that person from being added as a $20 addition to the prize pool, if that makes any sense. So let's talk about the criteria. No, let's talk about the theme first. The theme will be simpler this year. It will be a mushroom wizard. Mushroom wizard. Now, keep in mind, this is an art contest. This isn't a concept art that you're submitting to your boss for a game or something like that. It's along those lines because this is a concept art, but you can be more expressive with it. Instead of just showing your character, you can show them in action. You can work on the background. You can do multiple things that you don't necessarily have to when working and submitting concept art. So a mushroom wizard. Take that as you will. And so the criteria this year for judging, for scoring this, will be first dynamics, 4 points total. So dynamics will be similar to last year. We had the pose. That was the first time I added the pose. This year, basically dynamics is the pose, just how dynamic the motions are, what's going on, the actions, what kind of activity or how it's expressed in the artwork. Next is going to be creativity, 5 points, how creative and unique your design is. Effort, how much work it looks like you put into the artwork, and that's 5 points. Skill, 5 points, how skillful, how much it appears that you have skill in the medium or art that you're doing. And then we have theme, 2 points, and that's where you will qualify. So pretty much everybody should, if they watch this video, should get at least 2 points. Well, they should get at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points total for this contest. That is the minimum you can get if you qualify. Because the theme is, do I see mushroom in the artwork somewhere? Is the character made out of mushrooms? Is it a wizard that loves mushrooms? And then wizard. Is there wizardry that's visible in your expression? That's 2 points. That qualifies you. Everybody should pretty much get that minimum of 2 points. Unless you miss one of them, you didn't do the wizard part very well, it looks like a warrior, but it's a mushroom, then you might get 1 point. In which case, again, you're still disqualified. And then for the final scoring, which is new this year, it's kind of like the unique point I gave last year. I don't know if the unique one, that's a tough one, because how can you have 5, 6 uniques, right, that you have to limit it? So I'm going to say wow factor. 1 point for wow factor. When you just first look at that artwork and you just go, okay, that's pretty awesome. And then you start working around what's going on there. You know, it hits you, those first impressions. It could be uniqueness, could be brilliant something, colors or expression of movement. Whatever it is that makes you say, wow. So, wow. 4 points dynamics, creativity 5 points, effort 5 points, skill 5 points, 2 points for theme, and 1 point for wow factor, which will be a total of 22 points. Now then, where to submit your artwork? I will put the email down below. It'll be artkidawa@gmail.com. Email me your artwork there. And that's pretty much it. You don't have to email any work in progress, but if I do ask for it, make sure you always have some work in progress shots. Basically shots that you take of your artwork during the duration that you're working on it. So that if I find something out there similar, or I question whether it's truly yours, we can prove it like so in that way. That's it. So you know the submission, the dates, criteria, theme. Is there anything else? Judges are still to be determined, but at least I will be the judge. And then you got the prize, which most likely will be the largest this year. If we get our usual minimum number of participants, it'll already break the records for being the largest prize, and hopefully we'll go above that, $400 to $500 and so on. If you have any questions, post them down below. And if you are working on the artwork and you're getting close and you see the due date coming up and you're not sure you're going to make it, just contact me, message down below in the comment section, and we can work something out. So don't worry about that. Don't miss another Halloween monster art contest. Good luck to all of you brave artistic souls out there. And I look forward to seeing all of your submissions at the end. It's always a total blast for me. And this year with the mushrooms, with so much variety, and then the magic caster, the spellcaster at work, there's so much that can happen. So good luck, and to the best of your efforts and skill.